Hello and welcome everyone to Atlantis Reef's Fish Food Review. Today's food is all about Mysis RS. Please leave your comments and experiences with the food down below. So as we all know, each tank is different, and we all have these smallmouth fish to the big rubber-lipped fish in the marine hobby. And all these mouths, they need feeding. As a hobbyist, I try to find the best foods out there. How do I do this? Well, I've always done a method of strike time versus overall time and interest time. So strike time is how fast do they eat the food that I give them? Do they beeline for it? Will they snatch it up? Overall time is how long do they eat the food within 5 minutes. And interest time is where a fish's interest for the food from the beginning to the end of feeding. With my routine, my overall time is rarely over 5 minutes unless I do have a finicky fish to feed. Obviously they do require those extra minutes. So the Mysis RS bar, how do I feel about this food? Personally, I love it for the fish. They go absolutely mental, and they really do. This is what I want to see every time I feed the fish. You know, every time I'm like, wow, what a food. I've noticed when I'm using it regularly, my fish seem to heal faster on nip fins and skin damage from fighting. This, however, it could be wishful thinking, guys. It really could be, you know. But with the omega-3 fatty acids that it has in there, the EPA and the DHA, it feels like it does help. It really does feel like this. The only downside I feel is that I need to replace the water with the Mysis, which you should do anyway with any foods that are frozen, apart from eggs. But I feel like I've got to keep doing it because it does murk out your tank a little bit. It makes it very foggy, looking all cloudy, which, you know, can send the skimmer off on a wobbly. It really does send it off on a wobbly. If I've drained it out correctly, it's actually quite an amazing product. It really is. And if you haven't tried it, guys, I do suggest it's really worth trying it out. So the pros do outweigh the cons on this food. You know, so how do I rate the actual product out of 10? So strike time out of 10, I give out a 10. You know, as you can see here in the video, they instantly strike the food, which for me is amazing. That's what you want. You want fish straight in there, they want to eat. And this is including hard to get feeding fish as well. I mean, look at the banners. The banners are in there. They're very peaceful fish at times, and they're not as aggressive eating as the others, but they get their food and their fill, and they're really happy. The overall time, I give an 8 out of 10. I do feel like it lingers a little bit after I've fed the fish. Like, they see some heads floating around and stuff, the Mysis. But they do get munched on eventually. The fish do graze on it when it settles onto the sand. I've got a few, like a goatfish that will eat everything off the floor anyway. And interest time, I do give a 10 out of 10. They are literally interested in the food from A to B. It is literally all the way there. They are just literally, I want to eat, I want to eat, I want to eat, I want to eat. They're really, really happy. And as you can see, look at all these fish in the video. They're just completely obliterating the food. They're absolutely loving it. Anyway, leave a comment below if you agree or disagree on the food. Well, thanks for watching, everyone, and if you really enjoyed the video or found it helpful or useful, please do give us a subscribe and give us a like. Thank you very much, guys. Take it easy.